We will now learn how to use a generator of random numbers of one type to generate random numbers of another type. In rejection sampling, we will use a generator of random numbers from a distribution fx, which is easy to sample, to generate random numbers that follow a distribution f of y that is more difficult to sample. To accomplish this, we will cover the distribution fy with a scale version of fx. The scaling constant, which is larger than 1, is such that a times fx evaluated at x is larger or equal than fy of x for x in the support of the distribution. We will assume that this support is minus infinity, infinity. The pseudocode of the algorithm is the following. Our goal is to sample from fy. To accomplish this, we first generate a sample from fx. Assume that the sample generated is here. We're going to perform some calculations. This value here is fy evaluated at the generated sample. This value here is a times fx evaluated at the generated sample. We now generate a random variable that is uniform in 0, a times fx evaluated at the generated sample. Now if u is smaller than fy evaluated at the sample, we accept x. Else, we're going to reject x. This means that on average we have to sample 8 times from fx to generate a single sample from fy. Let's see how rejection sampling works. The goal is to simulate random numbers that follow the PDF that is plotted here in blue. To use rejection sampling, we have covered the distribution in blue with a scale PDF, the curve in black. So the area under the curve in black is not equal to 1, it's actually larger than 1. Now what we do for rejection sampling is to sample from the PDF in black. We've generated this value close to 2, and then we generate a uniform random number between 0 and the height of the scale PDF in black. This is the number that we've generated, and we see that it is above the curve in blue. Therefore, it is rejected. If it had been below the curve in blue, it would have been accepted. Let's generate another random number from the curve in black. Here is the random number that we've generated, and again we generate a uniform random number, another one between 0 and the height of the scale PDF in black. That's the value that we've generated, and again it is above the blue curve, so it is rejected. We do the same procedure again, we obtain a reject, we do it again, and here we obtain an accept. So we've generated this value from the black PDF, then we've generated a uniform random number between 0 and the height of the scale PDF at that value that we had generated, and since it's below the blue curve, we accept it. We do that again, that's a reject, and again, that's an accept, and again, reject, again, and we continue until we have accepted as many numbers as we need. So as we see, we have marked in blue the points that have been accepted and in red the points that have been rejected. The profile of the histogram of the accepted random number follows the profile of the PDF. That was our goal.